Hello everyone. I thought I'd just come on and film a little bit. I haven't been on here, I think it's been about a year. I could not believe it when I looked on my YouTube. I play on Instagram, and my Instagram account is the very same that my YouTube is. Uh, Vintage Art Treasures, I believe it is. I can't even say my YouTube name. Anyway, um, what you're looking at is something that I bought back, I don't know, a year ago or so, at a craft mall or a antique place, and that box, somebody filled it with just treasures, and they're all glued down. You can't touch it, pull them out or anything. But I just flipped over that. I'm always flipping over things. I've got to have it. I went, that looks just like me. I'm always so cluttered and got everything everywhere. And that girl with that picture back there is an actual photograph, and so is that other one is an actual postcard in the back. I bought that girl, I believe, I bought a bunch of stuff off of Etsy a few years back, and I think she was one of those pictures, one of my favorite, and that one that lady in the postcard, and a few things that I made back in the back, but you can't really see them all. But anyway, I wanted to show something that Margie, uh, my daughter, which is on YouTube too, Mini Crafty Shoppy, I believe is how she carries her YouTube name. And anyway, she makes beautiful journals now and has no problem selling them on Etsy. She just put a couple up the other day. I mean, yesterday. It wasn't the other day, it was yesterday. And boy, does time fly fast to y'all? It sure has been going fast to me this year. I can't believe it's already fall. It just amazes me how fast time goes. Well, anyway, we were at this not craft, but an antique resale or something shop, I guess you'd say, that we love going to. And I saw a book there. And the book was just a regular, just book, an older book. And I have a lot of old books, and I love books, and I buy books to redo. Of course, when you're a journal, you do a lot of book buying. Anyway, this lady had just put a picture on the front and had decorated the front of the book, and that was all it was. I told Margie, I said, I really like that. I like that. So I wanted to buy it, but she wanted quite a bit for it. And I thought, nah, Margie said, I can make some like that. And I said, I can too. So anyway, when we got home, Margie got out my fall stuff, and look what she did. She made me a bunch of books. This is just an old book that I had. Even I could even take the guts out and make a journal out of it if I wanted to one day. Probably bought it for that reason. But isn't that just beautiful? And I don't even, she just dug out my fall decorations and started to work. And isn't that just so pretty? Autumn in its splendor. Now, our trees here in Texas, which we've had the hottest summer this year, but of course, I'm used to hot summers when I was young. But uh, anyway, we're now having a little cool weather, so we're enjoying that. Woo, it's so neat. Uh, Having that 100 degrees for about all summer was about to was awful. So I was really happy when fall started, but we haven't had a frost yet, so our leaves haven't changed. I'm hoping they hold on. We're having some wind, and I'm hoping they hold on till the leaves change. But isn't that just beautiful? I bought a bunch of that stuff, and I don't even know where she got the pictures. I might have had them already printed off. Who knows? She goes through my stuff. I have a lot of stuff. She was here. Oh, I think it was the 1st of September, maybe. I don't know. It might have been. I don't. She started my getting my fall stuff out and got me motivated to decorate. So I picked these up out of my decoration to show them, because she also, the last time she was here, which was last week, she decorated some books for me to use in my Christmas decorations. Isn't that one be pretty? And give thanks. Yes, give thanks every day. I love the change of the leaves every year. And she just used things that I had already stuck in a box for fall decorations. I just thought that was so neat. Isn't this one beautiful? And my little great-granddaughter, that's 4 years old, she loves to come play at Granny's, and so does her two brothers. And she was over here, oh, it was last Saturday, a week ago, and she found these books and she picked them all up and she said, I want to look at those fall books. I laughed at her. Her brother said, I don't think they got any pictures in them. But look at this one. It says grandmother's book. I don't know what's in that book, but anyway, I'm sure it's a cute book inside. Probably the reason I picked it up because it said grandmother. And then this one's pretty too. And this one's a perfect color. Oh, gold, and these are just perfect books to make junk journals out of, but we've just got the fronts covered. Love fall most of all. A lot of people like that saying, and I know that ribbon up there, I got it the Dollar Tree, and also that shiny stuff and that orange lace. I've had it for a long time. And then this one is so cute. So cute. And how many of us don't like to run and dance in the leaves? Well, I did at one time. And still love to rake leaves. My son-in-law does a lot of my leaf raking now, but my house is backed up to the woods, and I think all the leaves from the woods like to blow into my yard. Anyway, autumn magic. And I try to get all the leaves up so that the snakes around here don't decide they want to sleep in them for the winter. So I try to rake them or get them all raked up for that reason. And here's another one, Grateful. Isn't that pretty? How she just, I love those little snippets that she made. Those are so pretty. Grateful and Thankful. And couldn't tell you that book is a good color. We just tried to pick out books that would go good with it. And I don't know, I just, like I said, I just love books. And I've always loved books. I always wanted to have a big book case, and I have had one in the past. And I've gotten rid of a lot of my old books. I don't know why I did that, especially when I moved here. I had a lot of, oh, one of them fell on the floor. I had a lot of books that were actual, they were those Reader Digest. And I still laugh whenever I was moving. Margie was helping me pack up a bunch of stuff. Now, this is just a cute little book. We work and we play. That's my favorite. I bought that at that same place that I saw that book, but this is not one she did. I just happened to pick it up because it fell on the floor. But anyway, at that same place, well, I got off my trail. When I was moving, Margie was helping me pack up a bunch of stuff. I'll put this up here so you can look at it still. And she was helping me pack up a bunch of stuff, and my sister had given me a lot of Reader's Digest books, and she said, "What do you want these for?" And that was before we started junk journaling. And I said, "Well, my sister gave them to me, and I might use them one day." And so she said, you don't need these. And so she got rid of them. She was having me get rid of stuff. I laugh about that now. We laugh at the stuff that I have gotten rid of through the past. But anyway, I also bought this old book at that same, I'll show it to you because I just love this. Playmates. Isn't that darling? And I keep these out because this one here, my parents were born in the 1897 and 1898, and my mother always tells about the school back then, and this book would have been one of them. It's the same era that she would have been in school at, and she tells about how the teachers were different back then. You had to stay busy and did your work. Of course, I don't know how she lived in a town that had a pretty nice school in it. Anyway, I love that Playmates. And that one and this one here, when I found it, it is actually the era that I started school. We work and we play, and oh my goodness, don't y'all just love those Dick and Jane book and Sally? How funny, baby. I think they called her baby. So many pretty colors in this book. Anyway, all right. I just wanted to show these before I show my Christmas ones that she made. And then I may be filming. I've made quite a few journals lately, but I just love making them. But I'm really in right now, I'm getting a bunch of stuff up to make paste books with. Oh, I just love, that's what's relaxing to me. I did that a lot during the time that we were all shut down for a while. And I just relax and paste, cut and paste, I call it. As they say, glue and paste. Okay. But some people say glue. All right. Well, y'all stay extra safe in Jesus. And I will be back. I'm going to try to not procrastinate. But like I said, I do Instagram more now. So check me out over there. All right. Y'all stay safe in Jesus. And bye-bye now.